Hello and welcome to Late Night Creature, the only late night variety show where we have a heater running. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very loud for some reason. I'm doing all I can to drop it down, but if it's not working, there's not much I can do. So, today we're doing a bit of a weird topic. It's an idea that came to me in a dream. That's a lie. It came to me just when I was sitting around of taking things that exist in real life and warping them and changing them to where they fit sort of our whole deal with late night creatures. So I got some recommendations, some suggestions, and I think we're just gonna go into it because I have five. I got five, so there's got a lot of creatures to draw. One of which I'm using reference for, and it is the water bear, otherwise known as I think it's a tardigrade, something along those lines. You can look it up on your own time. Hey, the heater quieted down. That's a good thing. So here it is. So this guy. Now, first, a couple things. Right up my alley already. Okay? I have no doubt. The next thing is it's already a pretty warped monster. I mean, it's cute, but we got to make it worse somehow, which is a challenge all of its all. You know what? It kind of looks like Kingpin. Well, don't worry about it. He has the same face shape. If you just like took this, if you just took this, then you just gave it some eyes and you go and then you just give him the body, and then bam, it's Kingpin. Anyways, that was a tangent that I was happy I went on. Anyways, let's make this thing grosser than it already is. So I think the first thing, if I can get my canvas where I need it to be, I think the first thing to do is to make that little whole mouth eye thing a lot longer. So let me get the general shape of this head in here. Then we're just gonna take that and we're just gonna bring it out here a bit, nice and that great. Already exactly what we're looking for. This is the caliber that we're checking out here. So just take this, and that's what we have. Here we go. And okay, I don't know if this is okay because it's a microscopic organism, so this could be anything. But I'm gonna assume it's a mouth for the simple option. No, I didn't design it. It's real. This is real life. So I'm just gonna make this. I'm gonna lean into this being a mouth, and since it is a bear, I'm gonna give it some nice sharp bear teeth. So yeah, there he is. Hi, there. He's a cutie, for sure. All right, those teeth didn't work out too well, but that's all right because it's a small space and fixing them isn't really worth the time. I got stuff to draw. I'll fix them later. I'm really behind on thumbnails. I don't know if anyone's noticed. The past 3 episodes are still just the cover picture. I need to get on top of that. My apologies. But I'll get it done. So yes, we have this nice gross mouth here. Give it some nice detailing. Awesome. So we have our mouth going off to one side here. So it's still no eyes. So this isn't too warped. It just has a bigger mouth right now. So let me make sure that everyone knows that this is sort of just like jammed in there. This isn't. I don't want it to seem like he has his mouth by choice. Nature jammed it into his gullet here. I see that pun in my comments section, and I don't approve. I mean, I approve a bit, but not a lot. All right, and let's see. So yeah, we have this gross mouth, this awful mouth. Good God. And let's add in some eyes. Just real quick, I'm gonna pop some eyes in here. Yeah, good. Those are good eyes. Well, that's one good eye. Let's put the other one in. Got these nice little. I don't know how to describe these eyes. No, nothing really has eyes like this. Oh no. Taking a step back to look at what you've done is very important in art. For most artists, it's, oh wow, that looks great. What a beautiful setting. For me, it's, oh my, that exists now, and I am its father. This is my child. So let's look at its hands. Okay, I see why it's called a bear. It's got these claws right here that make it bear shaped. So I'm gonna not do those claws. I have a different plan. My plan is to just give it semi-human hands. I think that's a pretty good plan. I'm not too good at drawing human hands. I mean, I'm all right, but I'm definitely not the best. But I don't think anyone is. Hands are hard. There's all these tricks, but a lot of them don't work unless you're like the person who made up the trick. Here's my trick to drawing hands is just figure out a way that you can draw hands. For me personally, it's kind of just make them very blocky. Every time I draw hands, it's always very like blocked out. The ends of the fingers are very flat because it's easier to, for my brain personally, it's easier to look at and deal with like that. Let me make this look a little cleaner. My hands always look better if I draw them rough first and then go back in. Alright, that's not bad. Could be worse, for sure. I don't think I've fully grasped the implications of giving him human hands yet. The main implication is I'm going to have to draw a lot more of these. I'm going to have to draw more of those hands. Maybe he's holding on to his trunk. I guess it's a trunk, yeah. Would you describe it as a trunk or more of a not trunk, a different thing? I'd say trunk. Personally, if I were to throw my hat into the ring here, I'd say trunk. But it's not up to me. It's up to whoever's hearing me say these words right now at this moment, which could really be anyone. So because this is a public video. So it could be anyone who listens to this video. Decides whether it's a trunk or a snout or something similar. Let's see. I'm going to make it sort of squishing into the trunk there to the best of my ability. Okay. I feel like he has to hold it up. So that's why he's doing this. And then, you know what? It's a warped version, so I'm not going to draw more hands. Instead, I'm just going to have his body sort of, first of all, just sort of become this amorphous blob. And then we're just going to have the rest of his things be just these little, not even grabbers. These couldn't grab anything, but these little mini tentacles. Except for this one. This one's just an eye. Because, I don't know why, just seemed like the right decision to make. Am I wrong? Possibly. But I don't think so. That looks right. Give him some detailing along his stomach here. Try that again. Give him some details along his stomach. Very good. Maybe make a bit more of a distinction with that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now he looks a lot more like an insect than just a normal microscopic organism. If there are any water bear fans out there, I'm sorry. Kinda sorry. Not too sorry. Not that much. I'm gonna give him pockets to hold to hold things. I don't know why that's. There he goes. There's his pocket. I don't know why. Uh, you see why it's. I think why it's making me laugh. Uh, is because I think a lot of people are saying Trump, but I think the reason that the Pogus thing is making me laugh is because this is an organic organism, so these are built into his flesh here, and okay, that's good for that. Oh, wrong one. So the next thing is to warp a cat. And this will be just nice and fun and easy. The water bear is the only reference image I had up because the rest of them I know what they look like. And even if I don't know exactly, I'll get it's a warped image, so it's close enough. So here's the start of the cat here. And I think I just want to sort of have the cat come down like this. This is looking like a Pikachu, but I'll fix that in a second. And then come around like that. And there we go. And then come up here. And then do that. Okay, good. Next thing I want is this. That's good. And then the other one to come out like that. And there we go. I needed to get the mouth in, and then it won't look like Pikachu anymore. I mean, it might end up looking like warped Pikachu, which was not my goal, but if that's what it ends up being, I'm completely all right with that. Not completely, but I'm semi all right with that. You know, I mean, there's worse things to draw. Yeah, there's a lot worse things to draw. You could draw like, I don't know, something worse. Okay, Garfield vibes, I agree, but that's all right. Because Garfield's a cat, and so if it's giving you Garfield vibes, that means I'm doing a good job. So you know how cats usually have ears that are like kind of like that. You know, there's a nice amount of substance, maybe some hair in there. Yeah, we aren't doing that. We're just gonna do just nice a slit. I mean, don't be mistaken. This is all it is. I'll make it clearer actually. There we go. That's nice and kind. This is a good cat. I have an idea for its body. Hear me out as I draw this. It's all spine. That's the thing I was gonna say. It's entirely just spine cat. No, nothing else. Just spine cat. This is a good looking spine. Oh god. Poor spine cat. No legs, no arms, just spine. It just looks like a skeleton, honestly. At this point, it just looks like someone ripped this cat's head and spine out. Oh. And then took its skeleton and let it become a skeleton. Jesus. That was a bad sentence. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Let me make sure this skin makes sense, because the skin did not make sense there. It's going to make sense in a second. It doesn't make sense quite yet. We're almost there. All right. There it is. You do this nice little... So it looks like it's pulling. There we go. Oh god, it looks fossilized. That's a bad time for whoever's cat this was or is. It's still alive, I guess we're assuming. Oh god, I'm really upset that I made that skin make sense. It makes everything a lot worse. Moving on. Our next thing is let's see. Our next thing is a lamp. So this is good. Here's this one's gonna be also quick. Here's the lamp. So yeah, here he is, Mr. Lamp himself. He's just, you know, your average everyday lamp. This is the first animal and only animal that only not animal that I'm drawing today. And it's just a nice, completely normal lamp. There's nothing strange about it. I haven't even warped it at all, really, if you look at it. It's just a lamp. Just your friendly neighborhood lamp. And then yeah, there he is. It's Mr. Lamp. He's a lamp. There's his face. Alright. And then he needs a lampshade. And you draw those like this. I don't think I've actually ever drawn a lampshade. Can you believe that? My first lampshade. I mean, I guess every guy goes through this, huh? Alright. There he is. What a good boy. This I need to take a step back because none of us can see this finished product right now. I have a sneaking suspicion. I had a suspicion I wasn't gonna like it, and I don't like it, but I do love it. I want to give these eyes just a little more detail, so that they stand out, and then give him maybe a nice nose, nice masculine nose. There we go. Pull these corners of the mouth. He's old and wizened. Wizened? It's wizened because it's something wizard. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe give these eyebrows some little oomph, some substance, some hair because they're made of hair. There, no, poor Lamp. Well, not poor Lamp. Look at him. He's jacked. He's having a good time. Oh, yes. I'm glad you enjoyed the water bear. He is for sure a good man. I want to make his eyes bigger. I wanted to do that a while ago. There we go. There, now he looks way nicer. Actually, I like this one a lot. I'm adding some more details. Aw, there, he looks a lot less scary now. Okay, what do we have next? What time is it? Yeah, okay. What do we have next? A bunny. I would give him sunglasses. I like his face too much. We're drawing a bunny. So here's the bunny. When you draw, this is a tutorial. It's time for tutorial time. Here's how you draw a bunny. I'm gonna do it without even looking at the screen. I'll make eye contact with you watching at home this whole time. It'll be a good time. I'm gonna move this so we can all see. Here we go. So when you draw a bunny, you're gonna okay, so when you draw a bunny, I'm cheating a bit. When you draw a bunny, draw 2 ears, and then you draw its face. And then once you draw the face, give it a little squiggly mouth and 2 eyes. And that's when you move on to the body. So the body for a rabbit should be a nice arch that ends in a little fluffy tail. And then it should go out and be a foot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Go up, and then you can give him little arms. And then you want to draw the Grim Reaper, the Spectre of Death, right next to him, looking very displeased with the rabbit. And then here is his side. That looks great. God, what a mess. The bunny turned out all right. When I added the Grim Reaper in, that's where the problems came. So I'm going to now... I gotta erase the Grim Reaper. I'll erase the Grim Reaper real quick. And now from the remains of this awful bunny, I'm going to make it, without erasing anything, into a high-quality late-night creature. So let's try and do that together as a unit. So I think these can be the eyes. So he's a bit sad. Okay, and then up here we can have something later. And then we can add in its mouth. Its mouth will go right here. Okay, see? I told you, this is working out great. And I know I said I'm not going to erase, but I have to connect a couple things. So I'm going to erase like 2 lines. Not even 2 lines. I'm putting this here, and I'm just going to erase so that it looks good. Because I'm not gonna stand by and let any of my stuff look like garbage, except for most of this stuff on this page. Okay, so his eyes are in the face. That's awful. What a terrifying creature. Oh, wait. So that was there, and I can't erase that. So we're gonna have just another face up here. Oh, no. No. You know what, guys? This is what we're doing now. And then we'll just have one more. We'll have one over here. And then this one over here. This one's angry. He doesn't like being a part of this. And then the finishing touch is he's writing on who can guess this object. I'm not gonna check. So if you guess the object, let me know. He's just gonna be writing on this scooter. I ruined it. It's a scooter. If you guessed before I said scooter, good for you. And it does not look like he's writing that. I can fix that. There we go. And man, this scooter is just going. Wheeling around town. There he is. Oh man, should I try and give me a sec? I'm gonna mess with something real quick. I'm gonna try and motion blur him. So give me a second. There we go. Okay, I don't know how much of this stuff is gonna show up. Okay. So. Oh, okay. We're on kind of the right track here. And then blur him. I'm trying to blur him the right direction. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I haven't messed with the motion blur that much. So it's a fun time to... Oh, wait. Wait. That's almost the right direction. Give me a sec. Okay. We're almost there. I promise. We're in the home stretch. This isn't working how I thought. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, wait. He's going forward, so the motion blur would be this way. Which means that... That's right. There we go. Okay. I don't know how much of that... Yeah, okay. You can see all of that. Okay. There he is. I got the motion blur on it. Oh, that's going to be a mess to ink. That was a bad idea. I have no idea how. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Don't have the time. I only have 7 minutes to draw a goose, and I already drew that rabbit really fast. So here comes a goose. Here he comes. This is already a mess. Here he comes the goose. I'm gonna erase that line. That looks like something. So here comes the goose, and then the goose has the little nobule on, and then he has the beak, which goes out to here, and then it goes like this is a pelican. My version of a warped goose is a pelican, and then here's the eye, and he's just got this nice 1,000-yard stare. I'm gonna actually give him a nice smile. Oh wait, that's not how birds smile. Also, I didn't mean to do that. Birds smile like this. So no, wait, this was right. I had the right position, just not the right shape. All right, that's right. And then give him some teeth, because you know teeth like birds have. Birds have teeth, right? They don't. I know they don't. This was a rhetorical question that I knew was wrong, and that's why it's funny to me personally. And then he's got little hairs. He's just a hairy. One of those hairs looks like a sad eyebrow. And then geese have this like little thing around their necks, but this one is fun because coming out of it, there's just a big gross worm, and the worm is saying hi. I'm worm. And I can make that let me make that a speech bubble. Using my skills, let me make that a speech bubble. Oh gosh. Why? I think this was the second drawing I've written the word "why" on. I'm pretty sure I wrote it on the Late Night Creatures Live. Yeah. Oh, they have sharp teeth. They have little sharp teeth. Yeah, those ones are fine. It looks like the bird has a tie. Anywho, I'm gonna what's a fun color? I'm gonna what color should I shade these? I don't know actually. Give me a sec. Okay, I got it. I know exactly how to shade them. So, because this is just scary and awful, I'm going to shade the. Oh, I'm going to shade our friends like this. So if you're wondering what's going on, this is I'm just erasing the very bottom layer of the paper so that I can just put something underneath to serve as the shading. It's not for a technique, it's just because I think if any drawing deserves this type of treatment, it's this one. So I have a plan. Let's see if I can put it in action, because I only have 4 minutes. So let's see if I can put this plan into action and show you all what I'm planning on doing. So I have this. So yeah, you'll be able to see all the lines still, and it'll be white. But then you'll just have, give me a sec. You'll just have the, gotta check something. Okay, someone just sent me a picture of bird teeth. They're disturbing. Anywho, and then we'll shade the goose. I'm gonna make this shading a little quicker and a little less precise than I usually do. I don't even usually do that precise, anyways. But this is fun. What I'm planning is fun, so I want it to happen on air live. So here we go. Well, bam. And then we can bring this here. And then all that needs it. Cool, cool. I'm not even going to worry about that motion blur mess that I made for some reason. I still am not entirely certain why I made that amount of work for myself. But you know what? You know what it is? Because I care about you guys, and I care about doing fun stuff in episodes that I've never done in episodes before to keep everything interesting, even though I don't do that every episode. But that's unimportant. What's important is I did it in this one, and it's a mess. This whole thing's a mess. Okay, so I have all this shading done. So what I can do now is I can go to the layer under it. Give me a sec. Drop away both my layers. Bring this layer back, and I can take this picture of the water bear, and I can make it take up the whole screen. Give me a sec. So now that this this water bear, is taking up all of the screen, what I can do is I can plop, give it a sec to load, because I just did a lot of stuff. Uh-oh. It's loading right now, so I think it's freaking out. Alright, got it. So then I can do that and do that. And so our shading is actually the picture of the water bear underneath the original, underneath the drawing and the original paper. And so we have this nice, odd, camouflage shade. On that note, we are done. It's done time. Good night. Thank you for staying with me on this wild ride through the mind of a schizophrenic person. Not me personally, just someone. Anywho, bye. Have a nice night.